Well, hey everybody, it is Erin Reed from Art and Crafty, and today I'm going to show you some of my fun new pens I just got in. I've already opened up the box. It came with, oh, I just had that number in my head. Oops, let me check it up again. It came with 30 markers in each set, and they were $30 each. That is less than $1 a marker, people. That is amazing. I have used the Arteza Everblend markers on a number of different projects, and I have been super happy with them. I have blended them with, let me switch my camera back around. Sorry, not my camera, but I want to make sure if anybody's on, I can say hi. I have mixed these markers with about 3 other different brands, Copics being one of them, Spectrum Noir, and they blend beautifully with everything. I have not had a problem with them whatsoever. The 2 sets I got the skin tones. So it's a whole variety of different colors and all the different, rainbow of colors that you would have for skin tones. And there's 36 in there. And then I also got the rainbow of colors that are the grayscale. So here's a whole bunch of grayscales. And at first, oh, hello, Mary. And then I still have a whole bunch. And this is how I store them, actually. So this is a Deflecto caddy case. And I can fit both sets of markers in here. So I put like the 2 sets that were over here and the 1 set here and 1 set here. But I need to go through and kind of revamp all my markers because truly, when I'm pulling markers for a project, I really am not picky about that it must be Copic. I'm looking for color, 100% looking for color. And so I need to rearrange so I can see my colors. And this is super simple because I actually store it like this. And so it's nice because all the markers are laying sideways. And I can just pull the one I need and then I can pop it back in. I can also bring this to my desk. So another storage container I have is great because I can see it. It's up high on my desk, but I can't pick it up and move it. These little containers I can actually pick up and move and bring, and so I can have all of them right here and pull and put back and pull and put back. And it's been kind of nice when I'm working with, lots of stuff. So just to show you a couple of things about these markers. I'm not going to put all back in there because it's going to make really, really loud noise. So let me just pull one real fast. On one side, it's got the nice bullet tip. This is not the flexible brush. It's a nice, firm, sturdy tip, which I do like a little bit better than the brush tip. I will have to say, I like the bullet nib because I really get in there and I, kind of push on it. The other side is a nice broad stroke. So if you're doing nice big broad strokes, there you go. The other cool thing I love about them is that they are triangular, which means they're not going to roll around on my desk. Oh, your first name is Mary Pat. Nice to see you. I thought maybe Pat was part of your last name. Good to know. Is that short for Mary Patricia? I wonder. Patricia is one of my middle names. All right. So other things that are in here, you can see this one actually is the carbon black. So you get a nice good black in there. I think that's a really, really handy one. Now, at first I was debating, do I want to get these 2 sets? Am I really going to use that many different colors of gray? And I already have. I was making a haunted house. I was coloring up a haunted house, and it was a really pretty haunted house. Actually, I think I have it sitting right here. So I did get these a while ago. So I was doing this haunted house right here, and I used 100% these markers for the haunted house. And I had all these wonderful colors to do the gray on there. And so it was awesome. It is short for Mary Patricia. Awesome. I always hear Pat. I had it was a namesake of mine when I was christened. Her name is Patricia, but everybody called her Pat. So that's how I was like, oh, I wonder if you're a Pat. Patricia, Pat, that kind of thing. All right. So just to show you some of the blending capabilities. So here we go. I can kind of come in and do a little bit of blending right here. And you can just kind of see, I'm just kind of going over top. So look how cool that blending is. And then I can come in with a lighter color, kind of come in and blend. So they really do blend really, really well. And you can see kind of the blending happening right here. Good afternoon. So I am super happy with my markers. And for the amount of markers I got, so I have one of the original packs that Arteza has. And I think it has like 200 and something in there. And again, like way less than $1 a marker. And then I picked up the gray ones, and then I picked up the skin tone. And Arteza has a 20% off your entire purchase order going on right now through the 31st. So it's even less than $30 for the 1 set, which I think is fantastic. I mean, I really, truly I am just getting into, well, I've been doing it for a little while, but I really wanted to bulk up the number of colors, because when I sat down and I wanted to do like the haunted house, and I wanted to do little people, and I wanted to do like the pumpkin, and I wanted to do the coloring, I realized, you know, 10 markers is not going to cut it. I can't do all the wonderful shading I really want, or if the color tones, I want to mix and match the color tones. I can't do that if I have a very small set of markers. So I looked at the fact and said, for that price, yeah, I'm going to do it. I can't not do that, considering the fact that I'm really getting into my coloring, and I'm really getting into the alcohol coloring. So the skin tones I thought were a good one. Not only, I haven't really gotten into skin tones yet, but if you're doing skin tones, it's fantastic. But if you haven't, just take a look. You're getting a whole bunch, whoosh, I fall over the place. They're getting a whole bunch of different beautiful browns. You're also getting a whole bunch of like creams. You're getting some beautiful pinks. I used the pinks quite a bit already on some other stuff. Just to show you, this is the skin tone pack. I mean, look at that. Look at the beginnings of those. Lots and lots and lots of. You have the 120 count set. Yes. Yes. So the grays and the skin color sets are different. I have only maybe found like 2 markers. So truly, you could get the big set that they have, and then these 2 sets, and you have a nice big variety of colors, and you get more grays, you get more blacks, you get more browns, you get more pink tones, you get some peachy tones, which I think is really fun. So you really do get a whole bunch more tones in there than you did before. Some darker browns. I was really short on browns for some reason. I had like 1 brown, so I had no way to blend browns. Now I have a ton of different options. Same with the grays, and the grays even go a little bit into this one. This is like a stone blue. So look, you're even getting a little bit into some of the bluer tones with the grays. See, look, so you're getting some bluish ones. Let me show you some other ones here. That's more of a grayish. There we go. But here we go. And then there's also some ones that actually, this one should probably go over here. I think I got mixed up. So here we go. I think it's another one, the bluey. Yeah, so here's some very kind of in the mix between a blue and a gray. But if I was pulling blues, I would definitely look at that and go, powder blue. Well, it says blue on there. It definitely fits within that spectrum. So I have all of my colors up here. I should have grabbed them because I have them separate right now. So just to show you. In the original Arteza marker set, that's the brown you get. That's it. Because you're getting a whole bunch of other colors, right? You're getting a ton of other colors. This was it. So I don't even know if I get this particular one, hazelnut brown. Let me see if I can even see this. $24.92. I don't even think it's on here. So that's not even a replica. Not that I can see right off the top of my head. I can't even tell if it's there. So this is one that came from the original set, but it's not in any of the browns. So now I have an additional brown. I'm looking at the ones I have over here too, and I do not see them anywhere on there. So that's kind of a nice thing to know. When it came to like the peachy tones, let me grab them. This is really like right off camera here. The peachy tones, that was it. For like the pinky tones, I only got these ones. So I have a 94.25. Looking, just yeah. So that one's a repeat. So I have 2 peaches. Ooh, I think I'm okay with having 1 replica. The watermelon pink. Nope, don't have that in the new set. So that's different. Pale peach. I want to say that one might be repeated, but maybe not. I'm looking. Nope, there's a pale pink, but not a pale peach. Nope, not repeated. And then porcelain peach. No, I didn't see that one either. 603. So just to kind of show you, I'm not seeing those ones repeated at all. So it looks like the peach was the only one that was actually repeated. You were trying to do a reindeer and I ran into the one. Yeah, see the 1 brown, but look at all the browns now. And think about how many things you're like, well, I'm never going to use brown. Okay, well, anytime you're doing a bear, a reindeer, you're going to do anything with brown. A bunny, I mean, you could do bunnies a different color, but still brown if you want to do brown. If you're going to do houses, if you're going to do trees, lots of browns. So I just, you know, and same with the grays. I'm like, well, how often am I going to use gray? And I was like, well, hang on a second. There's a lot of grays or like gray tones, or I want a nice light gray. And I think I got 2 grays, no, 3 grays. These were the original 3 grays that came with that big set. And so I wonder, I thought I kind of went through and looked. So I got cloudy gray, fog gray, and koala gray. And I don't even know if any of those are in here. So to me, it was really worth it. I'm not seeing them here. Nope, 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 nope. No, I don't see them at all. I'm really hunting for them and I can't find them. They are not there. So even the grays are different color grays. I think they tried to do a really good job to make sure that you weren't replicating your same colors. So if you bought all 3 sets, you would find that it was worthwhile, that you could get the really big set that had all the colors. And then you would get a set that had very much the tones of all the grays, which goes into black and it goes into blue. Right? And then you have all the skin tones, and that would be your browns, your peaches, your ambers, your pinks, to dark browns, to very, very light. I mean, down to you're getting clear water as one of your colors. So I am super happy with them. I mean, just look at them. For 60 bucks, it's crazy. I mean, I know I added like 4 more markers in here from the other set, but that is amazing to me. And I'm super happy. And like I said, just to show you, I did do these cards, this card, and then I also colored this little guy, but you can see him repeated because they're over here. So all of this was colored with the Arteza stuff. Very, very happy. Whoops, that goes the wrong way. So links are down below where you can find them, and also a link to where you can find how I'm storing my markers. So again, I put them in the little Deflecto carrying case right here, this little X divider. So you can separate out into 4 different sections. I have it sitting here on the side, and all I do is I pop them in, and I can fit about 18. That might be a little squishy trying to fit that last one in. There we go. I can squeeze. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yes, 18. So I can fit 18 in each section. And they just slide right in. And if I need one, I just pop it out. And they're already fitting the right way, and then they kind of cascade down. So they're not going to stay exactly in order unless you open it up and like pop it back in. But like I said, I can have this on my desk and it's sitting right there, and it's just super easy for me to grab. I can see all the colors right here, right in front of me while I'm working. And usually I have my little color swatch sheet out and I'm like testing the colors. But just to show you look at the pink right here. It's pretty darn close to the color. You guys can't see that very well, can you? Let me do a bigger swatch on that. It's pretty darn close to color. The color that you see here is pretty darn close to the color that actually marks. And every single kind of paper that you do, always test it. So there's something on that marker. A little fuzzball is on the end there. Test it on whatever white paper you have, or if you're doing it on craft, or if you're doing it on something else, because the color might look a little different depending on what paper you're using. It might absorb more into the paper. It might not absorb into the paper. So it's going to feel a little different. Look, there's even more off camera. They just keep multiplying, let me tell you. So I am so excited to have these. I just wanted to share with you my fun find. And there is 20% off right now going on through the 31st. And so you guys can check that out. And there's also a link for where I did my little caddy that I use. So I hope you guys found that fun and interesting and worthwhile. And I will see you guys again soon. Wednesday, I have my live card making. Come join me. We'll be making some fun shaker cards. Woohoo! I love my shaker cards. They're so much fun. All right. Thanks so much for stopping by, everybody. Bye.